Hey friends, welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for the 30th of August. Thanks so much for being here. We got everything. Today is going to be our last day, but it's still only the 30th, so tomorrow's the 30th. Tomorrow's going to be the 31st, but we're going to get our Zeta here for the last day, but, you know, we're still not technically in September quite yet, but they're soon enough. Hope all is well. Got to finish uploading tonight for the 30th. Then we'll have a couple of days, as we always do, of August and September in the September playlist. Like I said, I'm hoping to get things in order this week. Like I said last night, the way the kids' school schedule is set up, as they go. They went 3 days this past week. They go 4 days this coming week, and then 5 days the week after. Sort of a more manageable setup to help, I think, get everybody back into the groove. Not only the teachers. I mean, not only the students, but the teachers as well, and the parents. And I think it's going to be good. But it's definitely interesting because we have Labor Day in a couple of days. Of course, it's a couple of days ago for you. And then Tuesday, I have to go to a chiropractor after I drop the kids off in the morning. And then nothing after that. And then Wednesday, I have to take maybe the foster baby to visit with this mom right after. But she canceled last week, so who knows if that's going to happen. And then I think after that, we might potentially be clear. I don't know. I'm not sure. My wife did finally break down and get one of those skylight calendars, those 27-inch things. So hopefully that will help streamline everything that we need to for everything that we got going on. Whether that's actually going to help or not, I don't know. It could. I'm hoping it does. And then next week, but anyway, the following week I have to go to a dentist because I think I might have told you, I was eating potatoes the other day, and I sort of split a tooth in half. Don't ask, because I don't know. But it's a little, I don't know. I don't think they fully grasped the depth of what was going on with there, because I figured that they'd rush me in to get this taken care of, but they're like, hey, we're going to kick it down the road 2 weeks. And I'm like, what am I going to do? We'll see. But we did, at least we have Emphas Nest at another star level. I need to make sure when the bounty comes around for her that we are able to fully participate in that, because that could be big time for us if we were able to fully participate in that. Right now we're just trying to finish this bum TIE Fighter pilot. Because it's, TIE pilot is a pain in the arse. You don't like him. But it's like, if you don't do him and you leave him for last, that you're probably not going to end up getting him, which is, of course, not ideal at all. Because you don't want to, it's going to be good if you leave him for last. But it's possible that we do end up leaving him for last either way. But a long way to go everywhere. We got a long way to go in terms of everything for this account. We're still trying to desperately save up materials so we can finish Palpatine, but who knows how long that's going to be. Who knows how long it's going to be? Who knows how long it's going to be before we get all the mats so we can finish Palpatine, and then, unlike what we're going through with the whole thing about Leia, on here, I just, one of the first things I did as we were bringing these characters up is we went ahead and put Zetas on all of the ones that could have a Zeta. And we put Omicrons on all the ones that were worth having the Omicron on. That being said, we did not put the Omicron, if you're new to this, we did not put the Omicron on this guy. No, he's not the one with Omicron. There's one of these guys that has Omicron. We did not put Keen Eye on him. We did not put the Omicron on him, but we put, you see it, all the Zetas are on. The Omicron is on Phasma for for TW. Not that it's much of a game changer, but, it helps a little. At some point, we'll have to come back and work on them, make the mods better, I'm sure, but we're not there yet, so there's no reason to get ahead of ourselves at all. As far as that goes, no reason to really worry about that too much until we get there, because we're not there yet. Zeta Knight, we're to 96. Oh boy. Up to 96. That's almost 5 full Zetas to you and me, Russ. By the way, I think it's odd that people start decorating for Halloween 2 months ahead of Halloween. But if people even mention the word Christmas before Thanksgiving, people lose their mind. We need to go and finish Cassian G. Wing real quick. I just think that's weird. And I know that's one of those things that nobody talks about. It's like one of the things you're not supposed to talk about that. But it's like, I'm talking about it. I'm going to work on Dengar ship at some point, boys. It's like it doesn't matter. Let's finish this before I forget, because I've already forgotten. But we don't have to worry about it anymore, because look, you just saw me finish the finalizer to 7 stars, y'all. I guess that's... So we got level 8 here, we got level 7, everything else. It's pretty big time. It's not end of the world type stuff, but it's pretty big. Apologies for the wife and daughter doing what they do. Can't be helped. I didn't finish Sky Guys. Shit. Not like we can, but we can always put some stuff on it, because we do need Rebel fleets. We need to start bearing down more on the Rebel fleets, obviously. Need a lot of stuff on a lot of stuff, but we're just, really been concentrating on finishing the home one and the finalizer. Dengar ship is something we're going to need, but where we are right now is we're just concentrating on finishing the people that we need for the fleet, and Tarkin and Nast before we go back and finish and work on the den requirements, the stuff for BAM. Because if you missed it, we have all of the BAM requirements at Gear 12. The problem with them is they're just like 7 stars. So that's going to be something we're going to have to do after we finish with TIE Pilot, which we've almost got him in relics. And then we can put him away for a minute. And then, of course, we have Dengar, IG-88, Grand Moff Tarkin, and Nest. And from what I hear, what people tell me is we need both Tarkin and Nest at 7-star, at Relic 7, so that'll be another. But I mean, as soon as we push these guys up, as soon as we push these guys up into Relics, then we can start working on Kara and Quill and IG for BAM. And then we'll see what's after that. We'll see, you know, then we'll obviously have to gear up BAM, but that's, you know, that's not going to be too big of a deal for us, I don't think. Did this. I didn't go through this. Did I finish this? No, we didn't. I was like, let's go finish Cassian's U-Wing, and then I sort of got sidetracked. Because I have to find Cassian's U-Wing. Which is... Do I even have it activated? Do I have Cassian? It's not Bistons, it's Cassian. I don't have Cassian, okay. Well, there's that. I don't have Cassian, so I can't activate and finish the Cassian's U-Wing, so there's that problem. So my bad. Gotta make sure we get everything we need for bringing people up and whatnot. We're really thick on Get One stuff, so... Let's go spin some of this down a little bit. And then we'll worry about... Let's look at like what we're low on, which is pretty easy to see. That's big time that we got that. Did you just see that? We just picked this up. That's big time. So we're gonna need that for the the Relic 5 stuff, the electrum conductors or whatever. That's a big need there. That wasn't just a small need. That was a pretty big thing we picked up there. And it's going to serve us well. So we're just coming through here, picking up anything that we're kind of low on. And actually, a lot of this stuff we are much lower than I thought we were. So obviously that means we need to pick stuff up. Yesterday, so that's what we're doing. Let's pick our Carbonis and stuff like this. There's no way you can ever have enough Carbonis. Well, I'm sure there is when you're like done with the account, but for us, there's more of those. For those, you can just say, well, you're never going to be there, because you're probably right, because the odds that we're ever going to be done with this account, because it's free to play, because it's totally free to play, it's always going to be free to play, even though they got that $10 Lightspeed bundle. Guess what? I ain't doing that. So I don't care what you do, because that ain't happening for me. Let's get all this stuff, even the Consular Starfighter, because I'm sure we're going to need that at some point. Hey, we can do 2 of these. Oh, we're 97. Let's go and pick up the Resistance Starfighter. We're a long way from needing that or whatever. Let's go and pick up Resistance Pilot since he's here. She's here, I mean. Cody. Cody is no. No, Cody. Let's get that, because we need those. And then that brings us to here, which we have plenty of stuff. And it says we need some of those for somebody we're working on. And then this. And then this. And so we're just going straight down the line. Even though it's not super healthy to do that. That way, it's fine. It'll be fine. anyway, I think that's all we got. But a lot of stuff coming up. It's going to be, I don't know when we're going to be to where we need to be with Palpatine. It's going to be probably a few weeks. I mean, I don't know. Because obviously I'm trying to finish TIE Pilot to get him off of my plate. And then we still got 4 more. And I don't, I do know that maybe after we put TIE Pilot down, maybe we should just, after we finish TIE Pilot, maybe we should just stop and make sure we get the mass together to get Palpatine done, and then see about going and getting SLKR, because, obviously, SLKR is going to need everything that everybody else needs, and he's going to need, 6 Zetas or something crazy. And honestly, I'm kind of at the point now where I just want to see what a GL does, because I've never played with one, So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.